It's really exciting to be here with you today. When we started the Mental League 13 years ago, we had high hopes of what we might achieve, but I have to say I don't think I've ever could have appreciated just how great the need was for our services or how far the organisation would come. We are here because of some people, incredible dedicated people, guys like Noel Kelly, who is here today with us, Ned's here, and Peter Simons, another of our founding board members. We currently distribute $3.5 million. We have in the last 13 years, we've distributed $3.5 million to people in the rugby league world who have fallen on hard times. To really move ahead to the next stage, we need to consider partnerships with the NRL, and we need to increase the strength of our own business. Dave Smith, who's with us here today in the background only, and the ARL Commission have been very supportive of us, and we certainly appreciate their help. I would like to introduce Corene Strauss, who is our new Chief Executive. She's a Sharks fan, the cousin of Tian Strauss, who played rugby union for South Africa and Australia, as well as 2 seasons in rugby league with Cronulla Sharks. And her family in South Africa have been actively involved in rugby league competitions over there. When we looked for a CEO to take the Mental League to the new level, we needed someone who was more than just passionate about the game. We needed someone who could work with big business organisations in a professional way, but who also understood the most important, the needs of to give people a hand. You can get a more respected example of that in my book than working for Legacy in Australia, as Corene did. Corene is a lady behind the Legacy Raise a Glass campaign, and she has raised millions of dollars for the families of deceased and injured service personnel. She is an amazing fit for this organisation, and I am delighted to welcome Corene as our new Chief Executive of the Mental League.
Thank you, Ron, for those kind words of introduction. I paid him a lot of money to say that, and I'll be reclaiming that back as I make my money for the Men of League. I'd like to thank the Men of League board and the NRL executive for entrusting this organisation to me and for the faith they have shown in my ability to do this role. I accepted this role because I loved the ethos of the organisation. Like that iconic organisation, Legacy, Men of League was founded on mateship, trust, and respect for each other. There are no greater values to uphold than this. It is the core of what I believe in, and these are the values I will continue to advocate and protect. I also love the game of league. It is fast, it's exciting, and it's heart in your mouth sort of stuff. I'm also very happy to declare that I'm a very keen and excitable Cronulla Sharks supporter. We will make the grand final one day, I hope. The only way is north for us, and I don't mean Queensland. On this topic, I would also like to express my sincere congratulations to the Sydney Roosters, who did an outstanding effort on Sunday at the grand final. It was a fantastic and gutsy performance. I loved it. And I've got to tell you, the try by Jennings was just the best thing I've ever seen. It was just momentous. To Manly, I want to offer my heartfelt commiserations. You played your heart out. I hope you can take comfort in the fact that you gave the public a great demonstration of how fantastic and exciting rugby league is. My vision for the Men of League is that this cause becomes the charity of choice for our league community and family. My mission is to create an independently robust organisation that provides essential welfare support in a meaningful way, and that a substantial fundraising and community engagement model is embedded into the organisation, not just for 5 years, but for the future of rugby league. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the many people and organisations who have supported Men of League in the past and those who continue to do so today. David, a very special thank you for supporting us and for your faith in taking this step and making us move forward. This organisation is driven by an amazing volunteer network who give up so much of their time and resources. Thank you to each and every one of you today and those out in the country who have given us so much of your time and effort to ensure that the dream of Men of League can continue and will continue into the future. I will do whatever it takes to make sure that this community is supported and our volunteers are supported and nobody's lives are left disrupted without our support. I would like to remind our League community that without the support of volunteers, donors and sponsors, we could not continue the journey we are currently embarking on. And people like former League player Dick Poole, who was 1957 World Cup captain and a Newtown player, and Barry O'Brien, these people could not have the quality of life that they now have if we did not have the people and funds to purchase the equipment and hospitalisation to enable them to get out of bed and enjoy the things that we take for granted every day. Our League is big. Our family is very big. Our task is quite challenging. There are many out there doing it tough, and those many people are also afraid to ask. Through the Men of League and your support, I'm looking forward to making a difference to their lives. It's what mates do.
The Men of League Foundation, obviously heading up any organisation is a very big challenge. What was it that attracted you to this role?
Well, like I said, the ethos of the organisation about mateship and support was really, really key to swinging over and changing my amazing time at Legacy. The fact that this organisation wants to grow the NRL community has a huge community, and there are a lot of people who are doing it tough. And I'm a very cause-related person, and I just wanted to make a difference to some more people's lives.
Yes, and you're obviously a person that often breaks the mould. And what do you think will be the reaction of people when they hear that there is a woman who will be at the helm of the Men of League Foundation moving forward?
Well, at first, can I say I'm really glad you noticed I'm a woman, because if you didn't, I'd be worried. But just moving on, look, the fact is that this is a welfare organisation. The task is no different if you were male or female. And I think that the Men of League have a big task ahead of themselves. I am the right fit for the organisation, and the fact that I'm female is neither here nor there. I think what some people might struggle with is my accent, but I'm pleased to see that we've got a Welshman on board too, so we'll be going for elocution lessons, David.
We've been told also that you've got a bit of a soft spot for George Rose. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Look, I've got huge sympathy for George Rose. George Rose and I have got a lot in common. We're both fighting anorexia and winning.
Well, yeah, and George is fighting fit on the field as well. He's obviously performing well.
Well, I'll take him on the sandhills if he wants to see how we go.
Well, I certainly think you will do a fantastic job for the Men of League Foundation, and I thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you, and thank you everybody for coming. Really appreciate it.